fans we've seen yet. Make sure you disappoint.
Of Leviticus, and it's about particularly carrying sin. Leviticus 5:17 says, if a soul sins and commits any of these things which are forbidden, he is guilty and shall bear his iniquity. It speaks of one who bears, in Leviticus 19:8, one who bears his iniquities or profaning the holy things. He will be cut off. It goes on, it speaks of one who bears sins. Now, before I get into this, Isaiah 53, we say that Isaiah 53 is about Messiah, that it's clearly about Messiah. The ancient rabbis, they said that it was as well, but the modern rabbis will not. They'll say this is not about Messiah at all. And one of the things to say is that it cannot be that a man dies for sin. Cannot be, has nothing to do with Judaism. And what we say is, it has everything to do with the Jewish faith. The whole biblical faith is all about sacrifices leading up to something. And so if Isaiah 53 is the real thing, it is what we say it is, then there should be a link between Isaiah 53 and the ancient scroll of the priests that we call Leviticus, because that was all about the sacrifice of Israel. So if Messiah is the sacrifice, and that which Isaiah 53 is talking about, we should see a link between Isaiah 53 and the book of
What you watching? So what you watching?
Tonight, and I want you to focus.
I'm listening to Jonathan Kahn right quick, man. It says the greatest disaster is about to happen.
Throughout Leviticus, it talks about carrying sin.
This man's touched by the hand of God, bro. I shit you not, man.
You see the same concept, it comes up again and again, or at least it was
So whatever he's saying, man, I've been paying attention to it.
carrying things. That's the picture. Surely our griefs he himself bore, our sorrows he carried, and we ourselves esteemed him as struck by God. And again it says in verse 11, as a result of the anguish of his soul, he will see and be satisfied. By his knowledge, the righteous one, my servant, will justify the many, as he will bear their iniquities. Some of your Bibles say bear, some say carry, some can even say take up. And so it's saying he will bear their iniquities. And the word in Hebrew for iniquities there is avon. Try it out.
Man, you know, man,
Avon is the
dude.
same word that appears throughout Leviticus when it talks about carrying sin. But it gets even, more exact. In Isaiah 53, verse 12, I will give him a portion with the great. He will divide the booty with the strong, because he poured out his life to death and was numbered with the transgressors. Yet he himself bore the sin of many and interceded for the transgressors. Now,
Talking about Jesus Christ.
it says he himself bore the sin of many. The word in Hebrew there is the word nasa, the same that appears throughout Leviticus. In fact, you remember on Yom Kippur, when they shall take up or carry those sins away, the word is nasa. The same exact Hebrew word used of the sacrifice is now used of a man in Isaiah 53. And what's he doing? He's not just carrying something, he's carrying sin upon him. So the
Wow.
picture
You come out, God.
this one will carry upon the sin, or even from the book of Leviticus. Let me show you. And those who were broken become whole. 21 years old with health problems, Castro sends a letter to Cuba and the world, and he resigns as president in the year of Jubilee. His Jubilee is the end, his entire reign was framed by the Jubilee from Leviticus.
Wow.
In the Messiah, we become priests of God. You become a priest of God. It's the power of what it is.
The man knows some stuff, man. I mean, he's trying to tell the world. You know, he's a Jew. He's a rabbi, man. But dude, he's explaining stuff that people ain't been able to understand forever. And it's about the Bible, dog, and about the end days. God gave him the gift to tell people, man. He's wrote books on it. He was writing one book, and God stopped him to told him to write this other book, the Dragon Prophecies, and he did, man. But bro, let me tell you something, man. You know, I ain't trying to scare you or nothing, but dog, the stuff that he's saying, it's coming to pass, man, and it's right before our eyes, and people need to wake the fuck up, bro. The United States is going to be judged if they don't turn to revival, man. That's what he said, that God told him to say. He said it. He's trying to tell everybody here and try to tell these leaders, man, because they let abortion happen and all kind of shit, dog. It ain't right. You feel me? God is mad. He's about to show this country something. And it ain't our fault, man. It's them fuckers up there leading us, man. We put them up there. We need to change this shit, dog. The devil's winning over here. I'm just saying, dog. They're not. They putting us in front of the spirit, and that ain't right. That ain't right, man. And we not doing anything to stop it, bro. That's crazy. That's scary, bro. Yeah, goddamn.
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy. and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Some extra minutes to fill as a pair of players are listed as inactive tonight due to injury.
Trying to overcome the loss of two
LeBron
of their stars.
and AD, bro. You see what
It's
they're doing,
easy to
man.
make excuses
They took
and
LeBron
claim moral
and
victories, but the great teams
I tried to start
find
the
a way.
game over, man,
Here
to
are
see if
the
they
starters for
would
Los
change it.
Angeles.
But, dude,
Jared
they
Vanderbilt
got them both
there
out the
with
game,
Hachimura.
man.
Then it's Austin Reed.
That's dirty as fuck, ain't it?
Then it's MP. And it's Wood into
They
the
took them both out
down
the
low.
game, bro.
And for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Some big guys down front on the
Damn,
block.
dog.
Towns and Gobert.
I
And
got
it's
Christian
McDaniels
Wood,
in at the
but,
3
yeah.
spot. How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players,
Here we go.
critical.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Here's Conley. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Even now, Stan in his late 30s, Mike Conley still able to perform at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, his father was a gold medalist in track and field. So even as Mike Jr. has maybe lost a step, he's still able to compete athletically.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
Well, the leadership and steadiness Mike Conley brings to his team can't be overstated. A true locker room leader and a vet who sets a great tone out on the floor.
Man, I don't know how to pull that shit up no more, bro. Where you pull it
And
up
Conley
for
drops the
guarding
ball.
and shit, man.
And the defense of the Timberwolves, Stan, as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Here's Conley following the basket by MP. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Shut your damn mouth. Why what you doing, man? You still up in there, man? Hold on. Fuck, man. Sorry about that, Wise. Man, I'm glad you get your build up, bro.
Gobert, the pass to McDaniels. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And the three off target. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now, he said as they were watching film preparing for this game, every time they looked up, Christian Wood was making a play. Whether it was on the boards, a basket and one, you name it. Kevin?
Thank you, David. So it's Minnesota now, after the basket by the Lakers. Conley for three. Reeves with the rebound. The Lakers on offense. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And not just a jump shooter, Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Here's MP. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this. He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Outside Edwards. Six on the shot clock. That one goes in. Edwards got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
MP looking around. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Misses the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
MP, that's for two. Another miss by MP.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Gobert. Over to the wing. Here's Towns. Conley finds Gobert. Back to Conley. Now Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Drops in the tray.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Lakers trail by 8. Here's MP. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. MP's got 9.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards kicks to Towns. They get it back. McDaniels, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with a dunk.
Minnesota leading by 6. Conley with it. 9 points last game. Pass to Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball. I can't